This is Paula. I am from Turn North. It's a YouTube channel that I've started on a journey that I'm going through with myself and hopefully everyone else. We can all go through it together to learn about obtaining our goals, loving ourselves, making some progress in life. There's a Bible verse that I have based this whole series on. It's called Deuteronomy 2:3. Deuteronomy is a book in the Bible, and it is the chapter is chapter 2, and the verse in the Bible is 3. So that's where that comes from, Deuteronomy 2:3. And it says that you have circled the mountain long enough, and it's time to turn north. So we're starting these series on learning how to turn north. Stop circling the mountain, stop going on and on trying to make something that's not gonna work. We all have things in our lives that we want to change. That not necessarily means they can change, but it does mean that we can look at the parts that we can improve on and learn how to do that. So I want to welcome you. Please like and subscribe Turn North on YouTube, as well as join me at Turn North Together on Facebook. These are great ways to look into what is going on this channel. And I would so love for you to join me. I'm going to be doing as many episodes as I can to get through self-love as quickly as I can. I think it's going to be 4 episodes. So the first episode we're starting now, and I'm gonna put little Bitly down so we can talk a little bit, but he's sleepy. I can tell he's a sleepy boy. Yes, so he's going to go lay right down here and be a good boy, and we'll see him in a few minutes, okay? So I wanted to begin. Self-love, having self-love will absolutely make a positive, true effect on your every section of your life. There's just no other way it can't. If you are feeling positive about things in your life, or you're feeling happy or sad, you still have self-love. Everybody goes through all kinds of things. We have sad things that happen to us, happy, angry, but you handle those through your self-love. Now, here's the thing. Can you imagine having that? Can you imagine not having negative thoughts towards yourself? Or the fact that you know, if you have and work on self-love, meaning you and me, we'll work on having that self-love for ourselves, understanding ourselves, getting ourselves, that we could have such a better relationship in so many ways, right? I mean, the odd thing about it is everybody knows that. You know that if you think good things about yourself, or you try to work out your problems in a way that is positive and towards you and moving you forward, but we don't always do it. We still talk negative about ourselves. We still look at the mirror and, have that. Those are normal. I don't know that you can stop that unless it's obsessive, and then that's where this is going to come in. Our self-love is going to have to be worked on. Now, we know the benefits of self-love. Everybody knows, and you can imagine, even if you don't have it, that if you love yourself and feel good about yourself, that you in turn will have feel better about your life in general, whatever you're going through. If you want to move from wanting to obtain self-love, if you want to move from wanting to obtain self-love to really obtaining it, you have to do one thing that is undeniably the most important thing about loving yourself, and that's commitment. If you're not committed 1,000% to helping yourself, you inside, you, whoever you are and whatever you want to improve or not improve. You just want to have better feelings about yourself. If you're not committed to this process of continuously doing this on a daily basis, really, is when things are shot at you and you have to handle them, then this is going to make you frustrated. So number one thing overall is to be committed. Make sure you're ready, and you have to remind yourself that you must be committed to doing these steps all the time. And that way you feel like you can handle pretty much anything. All right? And so that's one of the first things you do, is you make your mind that you are committed to doing this. You want to learn about self-love and how that works for you. So here's the first thing we're going to do. The number one thing in this episode is you must learn to forgive. Now that word almost brings a physical reaction to most people. They jerk back. They're like, oh my goodness, forgive. I can't forgive him, her, it. Okay, I'm going to use those three words. That sounds good. Him, her, it. Him and her. Him is someone that is done you wrong. Her is someone that has done you wrong or done something bad to you. It is something that is a part of your life that it's controlling you. Whether it be something huge like drugs or alcohol, or it be something small like your own insecurities. That's it. That's the word it, when I mean it. So him, her, or it is what is in this forgiveness process, plus yourself. So forgive is such a weird word because people always react defensive. And they say, I cannot possibly forgive what was done to me or what I did to someone else. It's too much. Well, it's not too much. It happened. It's in the past. And you have to say to yourself, I'm not going to forget what happened. I'm not going to let him, her, or it get away with it, but I am going to let myself calm and get rid of that burden. If there's nothing that can be done about it, it's done. Him, her, it, or you have done whatever this is that's holding you back. Then you must learn to forgive and say, you know what? I can't change it, so I can't carry it. I can't carry that around. I can't carry what I did to him, her, or it. I can't carry around what was done to me. It's only harming me. And I can tell you from my own experience, when you forgive someone or something or yourself, it's liberating, but it's also something you have to be committed to. You have to constantly, every time that comes back in your brain and you remember it and you say, ooh, you have to tell yourself again and again, stop. It's okay. And then you eventually will learn about that problem, that it's okay, because now you got 12 other problems that have come in since then. And in today's world, there's going to be a bunch of other problems. So you have to learn to get over those things. It sounds so easy, just get over it. But I don't mean get over it in the sense that you've forgotten it or you didn't learn a lesson from it. Because if you're going to forgive someone, you must learn that you can't hold it in your heart anymore. I had an incident happen to me when I was young that I remember thinking I could never forgive and I could never forget. Well, yeah, I couldn't and I won't. I haven't ever forgotten it. But I have forgiven the incident. I've forgiven the fact that that happened and I played a part in it, or he played a part in it, or she played a part in it, or it. Whatever is the problem, You must learn that you can't carry it forever. You don't have that kind of shoulder length to carry all that forever. Don't forget it. Don't let it get over on you, but you can't hold it in and keep going if you want self-love. So forgiveness is just as important as the incident and the person in your life. People say, I'm not going to forgive because I didn't do anything. Well, that might be true. You might not have done anything. But your shoulders are not going to be able to keep that going, and plus piling on today's problems and tomorrow's problems. So it sounds simple, and I don't mean it to be. I don't mean it to be something that you alone can handle. I believe in God, and I believe that God can handle. Give it to God and just say, you know what? I'm not going to forget this, but I am not going to carry it with me forever. All right, so let's talk about another one, forgiving yourself. Forgiving someone else, him, her, it, is hard enough. But when you forgive yourself, it just constantly keeps coming back up in your brain. I've forgiven myself for this. I did that to somebody. I did this thing that is unforgivable. But you've done it, and now you must put it somewhere. People say, oh, put it in a pocket. That's just a saying of put it in a pocket. Well, you can put it in a pocket, but it's always there. And when you forgive somebody, it's still always there. But forgiving yourself is, I use a divorce as an example. There are many, many examples. But when you go through a divorce, there's always two sides. Everybody has done their part in a divorce, unfortunately. So if you forgive yourself for all the things that you should have done, could have done, would have done, I'm not talking about him, her, it. Those are different things. But something that you've done that you need to forgive yourself for, you've got to give it up and say, I can't carry this burden forever. I've done it, it's over, and I have to give it up. So forgiveness is our first step to self-love. Have you ever had a teenagers that did something and they said, and you went to them and said, did you do that? And they said, yeah. And you say, wow. And you get mad at them and they say, I said I was sorry. I said I was sorry. What do you want from me? Well, those are the kind of things where, boy, that can eat at you. I don't care if it's a teenager, a husband, a boss, or a spouse, or a loved one, mother, father. Just saying sorry is not enough. But after a while, you're not going to get that. You're not going to get that satisfaction of a sorry. So you must forgive, and that's hard. That's why the rest of the steps of self-love work. Our first step: forgive the things that are holding you back. That every time you go to make a goal, that they come creeping up and put you down or make you feel badly about yourself. Just stop. Stop that. Stop going around and around the mountain. Turn north together. Me and you and your friend, you and your spouse. You've got to do the things that make you love yourself. And that means forgiving yourself. Okay, that's step one. Let's work on that, and I'll work on that, and you work on that, and we can do this together. We can help each other and get rid of those hardening feelings in our lives that hold us back. So join me at Turn North on YouTube. Please subscribe and like. go to my Facebook channel page, which is Turn North Together, and we can learn together doing this. This is my passion. This is what I want to do. I really, really am learning myself, but I want you to try to forgive yourself and forgive him, her, it, if that is applicable. I did look that up, and that is a word. All right. Thank you. Have a good day, and we'll talk to you next time.